First day. Today, when I got home from school, Mom was waiting for me, and she didn't look too happy. It turns out the school sent home quarter report cards, and she got the mail before I could intercept it. Mom showed me the report card, and it wasn't pretty. Then she said we were gonna wait for Dad to get home to see what he thought. Man, waiting for Dad to get home when you're in trouble is the worst. I used to just hide in the closet, but recently I figured out a better way to handle it. Now, whenever I get in trouble, I ask Grandma to come over for dinner. Because Dad's not gonna act mad at me if Grandma's around. At dinner, I made sure that I sat in the seat right next to Grandma. Luckily, Mom didn't mention my report card during dinner. And when Grandma said she needed to leave to go to bingo, I tagged right along with her. Escaping Dad wasn't the only reason I went to bingo with Grandma. I also went because I need a surefire way to make some money. I figured spending a few hours with Grandma and her bingo friends was a pretty fair price to pay for a week's worth of snacks from the vending machine in the school cafeteria. Grandma and her friends are experts at bingo, and they are real serious about it too. They have all sorts of gear like lucky blotters and bingo trolls and stuff like that to help them win. One of Grandma's friends is so good at that she memorizes all her cards, and she doesn't even need to use a blotter to mark them off. For some reason, tonight Grandma and her friends weren't winning like they usually do. But then on the cover-all game, I got every square. I yelled out, "Bingo!" real loud, and the clerk came over to check my card. It turns out I messed up and covered a couple of squares that I shouldn't have. The clerk announced that my win was not good, and everyone else in the room was pretty happy that they could keep playing. Grandma told me not to call so much attention to myself if I called out bingo again, because the regulars don't like it when a newcomer wins. I thought Grandma was pulling my leg, but sure enough, the regulars sent one of their ladies over to intimidate me, and I have to admit, she did her job really well.